All right, welcome back to Cruise Control. My name's Eric, and today we are going to be talking about that brand new 2023 Honda HR-V. We're also going to check to see how much it's changed from its previous model. Let's take a look at that right now. Welcome to Cruise Control. All right, so what's exactly changed from the previous generation? Well, the old HR-V, I had owned one. It was a 2019. It rode on the modified version of the Fitz chassis. And that included things like Magic Seat, which meant the rear seats could fold up. You could fit in a tall item. Nice little trick. The new one, that is gone because it now rides on the modified version of the Honda Civic's platform. However, that gives you benefits like an independent rear suspension versus the old one had a torsion beam. So ride quality is far superior. The seats are bigger and more comfortable. The interior is nicer, has a nicer appointment to it. It is a little bit more elegant. I think it's probably in the same league as like an entry Acura product. So I do believe it has a really nice interior. The exterior, I think it really looks good from the side and the rear quarter panel. The front is still growing on me. Price is in a really nice little category. I think one of the biggest letdowns was power. It did gain power, however, it also gained weight, and so therefore it did not get any faster 0 to 60. Up here to elevation, it's really slow. And as you'll see in this video, that's my biggest complaint. So let's go ahead and check our driving impressions, and let's see what you guys think of this brand new 2023 Honda HR-V. Leave your comments down below.
Let's go ahead and floor it here from a stop. I got up to the speed limit. Listen, I love Hondas. I've owned many of them. I actually even owned a 2019 Honda HR-V, which did not have a lot of power. Here's the thing. If you're at sea level, this is enough power probably to get out of the way of something. I am in Colorado, 6,000, 7,000 feet elevation. This is not enough power to get out of the way. I wish Honda would offer one of two different engines, either the 1.5 turbo, so that way I could get out of the way of something if I needed to, or preferably a hybrid, because the electric motors would also be really good for instant torque off the line. As this thing sits, its glaring flaw, I love everything else about this car, is how slow it is. I think the interior is fantastic. I think the price point is fantastic. As loaded, this is the top dog, fully specced out, and Honda says this one is only $28,900. This is the EXL with all the bells and whistles under 30 grand for an all-wheel drive SUV with leather. It's got all the fun stuff. It's got heated seats, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, sunroof, lots of space in the back. No, you don't have Magic Seats, but I don't really miss them. I didn't use them in my HR-V very often. So you know what? I like this thing, especially in this color, the Nordic, whatever green forest thing it's called. I like this color. I think the seats are very comfortable. I think it handles pretty well. If you want something affordable, who's buying this? What's the consumer? Someone who's looking for something that's affordable and has decent bells and whistles, decent fuel economy, decent space, looks pretty good, reliable. Checks every single one of those boxes. Does this need to be a hot hatch? No, it doesn't need to be a super SUV either. You don't have to put in 500 horsepower, but you know what? That turbo with 190 horsepower or 200, however you wanted to tune it, would do just well. Or, like I said, a hybrid with that instant torque from the electric motors would do very well. I'm actually really excited for when Honda goes pure EV. The Honda Prologue is probably going to do really well. Might be a little pricey, but other than that, I think it's gonna do well. Wow, this handles the corners very well. I like the way it, oh yeah, I definitely like the way it goes around the corners. For a small SUV, it can do some back road carving. Is this gonna be the most entertaining vehicle to go around the back roads? No, but it does not feel out of place doing it either. And I'm up in the Rocky Mountains, so this is gonna be a really good test. What do you guys think? What other vehicles are in this segment? Toyota Corolla Cross, the Mazda CX-30. The CX-30, you can get the turbo. That's pretty cool. So those are the other vehicles in the segment. Go ahead and tell me which one you guys would get. I'd get this if it was a hybrid or the turbo, but at this elevation, I can't justify it.
Thank you so much for watching. My name's Eric. This is Cruise Control. And remember, just drive.